Math 102, example 1.8.1, version B. Let's talk about symmetry. In this class, we'll look at three types: x-axis, y-axis, and origin symmetry. So, if you can fold along the x-axis and the two sides overlap, we say it has x-axis symmetry. If you can fold along the y-axis and the two sides match up, it has y-axis symmetry. Now, origin's a little bit different. This one, we're going to turn the paper or graphing calculator completely upside down. And once again, if it looks the same upside down, then it has that type of symmetry. All right, so let's look at our first graph. So here is my picture. And hopefully you agree with me that if I fold that along the x-axis, it will overlap. My next graph looks like this. And for that one, if I fold on the y-axis, the two sides will overlap. Let's scroll this down a little bit so we can see my next graph. Now here, if you fold on the x-axis of that, the two sides will overlap. But if I fold on the y-axis, they will also overlap. And if you turn it upside down, it looks the same. So that means this has all three types of symmetry: x-axis, y-axis, and origin symmetry. Now, if I give you a picture, obviously use that picture, but what happens if I'm just given an equation? Well, in that case, let's get up our calculator and let's graph that. So let's graph x to the 7th power plus 4x cubed. And once we've got the equation typed in, let's hit graph and see what it looks like. And looking at that picture, hopefully you will agree with me that that has origin symmetry. Let's scroll down just a little bit further. My last one, that is a linear function. We can hopefully graph that by hand, but as always, you can use your calculator as well. It's going to look more or less like that. Here, it won't match if I fold on the x, it doesn't match if I fold on the y, and if I turn it upside down, it'll look like it's gone down 5 instead of up 5. So this has no symmetry. So there are actually 5 possibilities. You can get just x-axis, just y-axis, or just origin symmetry. It is possible to get all three. And it is possible to get no symmetry. So once again, there are actually 5 answers that we could have in this section.